guys, welcome to Ignite Fitness. To start this workout, I'm just going to get you guys doing some bodyweight squats, okay? So just join me here while I talk. Today we've got a weighted lower body workout. We're really gonna target the legs here. This time, instead of our regular 45 seconds on with 20 seconds off, we're gonna work for a full minute. So we're just gonna work like this just for a few seconds just to warm up those legs. Hopefully you've done the warm up already, but I always find when we're doing these prolonged weighted workouts, it's just kind of good to warm up those legs a little bit. And just give me some little turn-in points here. So I've got a variety of weights. I've got a set of 12s, I've got a set of 15s, and I have one 20-pound weight. Like I've said in the workouts before, it's up to you what weights you choose to use, right? You know your strength better than anyone. You know where you're at in your fitness journey, so you pick weights accordingly. You do want to be challenged though, right? Growth and results only come when you're continuously challenging those muscles. So whether you're in a maintenance program or you're trying to lose weight, or you're just trying to feel good and feel stronger, pick your weights accordingly, okay guys? Bring some arm circles in, just a couple to the front and to the back because they are going to be holding weights. Beautiful. Pick up your set of weights. I'm going to go with my 12s for the first one. We got a rack squat. So you take those weights up by your shoulders. We're going to work for a minute. There you go. 3, 2, 1. So we're just sinking our booties back here, okay? Remember, we're here for an entire minute, so we don't need to rush them. Make sure those weights are not sitting on your shoulders, that you are actually supporting them. Keep your wrists strong. Sink back into those heels. Booty back. And that core nice and tight, guys. Eyes up, chest up. Stay with me. Really sink into that squat like you're melting like butter. Right? We're not dropping. We're not tearing those muscles. We're working them, right? So we want control in these movements. That heart rate's gonna start to climb. And that's good. We are gonna repeat our whole workout a second time. You really want to work those legs. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Almost there. Beautiful, guys. Set those weights down. Take a second to breathe. Make sure you have your water on hand, guys. We're going into a deadlift. So I'm going to switch to my 15. Since we are working for a full minute, I'm going to use a little bit lighter weight. 3, 2, 1. So we're hinging at the hips. Now we're taking those weights to about mid-shin, a little lower if you have the flexibility and the muscle control. Sink that bum back. Keep that back nice and flat. And how do we do that? We keep the core tight. Now, one big mistake that people make when they're doing deadlifts is they feel like they have to tuck their chin and look down. Absolutely not. Gaze out in front of you. Hold that core, sink that booty back. Squeeze at the top, but that gaze stays out in front. Another good way to practice these deadlifts, guys, do it in front of a mirror. It's the only way you're gonna get a good idea about your form, making sure that you're keeping everything aligned. Almost there, guys. Last couple. Good job. Get that water if you need it. We're going into a side lunge next. This one I am going to grab my 120. It's up to you guys what you use. If I find that this weight's too challenging, I will drop and use a lighter weight. Stepping out all on one leg, guys. Okay, so we're here all on one leg for a full minute. So that's where we really have to take our time here, because we're not alternating like we do a lot of the times in these side lunges. So really sink back. You're sitting sideways on a chair. I don't know why you are, but you are. Right, you're not bending at the hips or hinging, similar to how you are in that deadlift, sinking that bum back. Keep that core nice and tight. When you're holding these big heavy weights, you're definitely gonna feel your core activating, right? Because it's there to balance you and support you through this movement. If you do feel like you want to challenge yourself or you want to use 2 weights, absolutely do that. And you're just going to frame the knee with those weights. Shake it out, guys. Put that weight down for a second. Grab your sip of water. You still got your 20-second reps. You know what's coming, right? So get that weight ready. Going to the opposite direction. If you're following me, I'm heading towards my left. 3, 2, 1. So I'm just sinking that bum back, staying nice and strong in those legs. I'm not rushing it. My heart rate's climbing, as it always will when you're throwing around weights. Absolutely, it'll climb. But I want to stay in control. I want to make sure that my back stays flat. My core is tight. I'm here for a full minute. I know I'm going to get the reps in. It's no question whether or not I'm going to hit at least 15 reps, maybe 20, you know? So I'm not concerned about that. Right now I'm here for a long time. I'm concerned about my form and the strength that I'm building. Again, keeping that gaze out in front. Almost there, guys. We're almost through this one. Good job. I'm gonna put my 20 out of the way. I'm gonna pick up my 15s. Coming up to the mat, drag those weights, pick them up safely. Coming down onto my back, we're gonna go into a weighted glute bridge. So I'm just hitting those weights just below my hip bones, lining up my heels. Let's go, guys. So we're pressing that pelvis towards the sky. As high as it can go. Give me that half-second of hang time up there. If you feel like you can handle the extra challenge, pick up your toes. Push up from those heels. That's really gonna get us that deep, deep activation in those glutes and hamstrings. Squeeze at the top, nice and strong. Focus on that breath. Keep that core tight. Remember, our glutes and our leg muscles are such huge muscle groups. It takes so much work to burn out. So these minute-long sessions are great when we don't have those really, really heavy weights to throw around like we do at a gym setting. You know, we're not doing big barbell back squats or deadlifts here. So adding that little bit of extra time is a really good helper. All right. Moving those weights out of the way, or picking up whichever one you choose. We're gonna go into some calf raises. So nice and easy, just lifting onto our toes and lowering slowly. 3, 2, 1. So nice and slow here. Again, we're not rushing, there's no need to rush. And just really focusing on the activation behind those legs. Don't let those weights pull you down in your arms. Nice strong shoulders. If you need to, roll them back. It's gonna help you find that stability there. Up on the toes, nice and slow down. If you're struggling with balance here, put one weight down, grab onto a chair or a wall or a stable friend or husband or wife to get through this. It is a tough balancing move, lifting up onto those toes and lowering down slowly. It's really important that we lower down slow too, so that we're actually getting that work on the release as well. And the up motion. Almost there, guys. I know that they're on fire, they're burning. Good job, guys. Put the weights down for a second. We got a reverse lunge. I'm not really gonna talk about it too much. We've done this so many times. All on one side. So as a challenge for myself, I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm gonna stick with my 15s in both hands. I'm gonna bend my legs, pick up those weights, getting ready to take it back all on one leg for 1 minute. Let's go. So we're reversing into that lunge, and we're just taking those weights and framing the knee. Just kissing the ground with the back knee if you have the mobility to get that far. But you get as close to the ground as you can. Push up to that front heel. Keep that core tight. Eyes up, chest up. Keeping everything in a nice parallel line as you sink back into that lunge. Do you guys ever notice my gaze dropping from the camera or changing? It's because I am looking in a mirror, right? So in order to instruct you guys on proper form, I like to make sure that I'm in perfect alignment, that I'm using that proper form so I can guide you guys in the best possible way. My job to keep you safe, and I'll do everything to do so. Almost there, guys. Last one. Beautiful. Rest those weights down. Grab a sip of water. Make sure you rest them down safely. Bend those knees. We gotta go other leg. Pick up those weights. Switching legs now. I'm gonna stay on the same side. You can see from both angles. Let's go. So remember, I'm just framing the knee with those weights. This is our last move in this round. And then we gotta repeat. Well done, guys. You're doing so good. Hold nice and strong. Drive up through that heel. That's where that lift is coming from. It's not coming from those back toes. It's coming from that front supporting heel. As you push off, you'll feel that glute muscle activate. We're building booties here. Rest, guys. Put them down. Shake it out. We got rack squats again. I'm going back to my 12s for this one. I know my body, so I know that 12s are a good rack weight for me right now. 2, 1, let's go, guys. Sink those bums back, squeeze at the top. If at any point you feel like this is getting hard on your back, you're finding it hard to stabilize those weights, you can drop them down by your side. You just don't let those weights pull you forward, okay? You keep everything in a nice flat line. That's why I love a good rack squat. It kind of forces you to keep that chest up and to not let your chin sink in. Nice, strong, controlled breaths here, guys. Melt like butter into those legs. Now, here's a challenge. Can you sink a little lower? I don't want anybody hurting their knees. So go where your mobility can take you. But if you can, and you feel like it's in you, sink it a little lower. Give yourself a little extra challenge here. Beautiful, guys. Put those weights down. Take your rest. I'm picking up my 15s, getting ready for deadlifts. Turning to the side so you can see me. Nice big breath, guys. Slow it down. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Melting those weights down. That's definitely my imagery for today. We're melting like butter. And we're building those muscles like frozen butter. Solid and unmovable. No, I'm kidding. We don't want anything immovable. We want to be solid, but we want to have that nice mobility in our joints and ligaments. That's why we stretch after. That's why we do cool downs. That's why we do body love and stretch days, rest and repair days. That's why I say Sundays are for rest. We take that time, repair those bodies, so we can come back to the heavier weighted days, the total body days, and we can tone and strengthen our muscles. Sculpting everything out. Almost there. Beautiful. Set those weights out of the way. We got side lunge again. I'm going with one weight. It's up to you guys. I'm gonna take my 20. I'm sweating, and it feels great. So I hope you are too. 3, 2, 1. So sink it into that leg. I'm also gonna show you another option here. You can grab that weight with 2 hands and hold that weight here as you sink down. It's up to you. Everyone's body's different, everyone's mobility is different, and where you feel comfortable in your workout's gonna be totally different from the person next to you. All right, so I'm just gonna show you this for variety, challenging yourself in different ways. Sink it nice and low. Give me that half-second hold in that side lunge before you press it up. Knees behind the toes. So you sink that bum back and up. Be so strong. You're so determined and ambitious. You're so driven and inspiring. Keep pushing, guys. Keep pushing. You never know who's watching. Rest it down. You can set the weight down, shake out your arms a little bit. If your legs are getting fatigued, drop to that lower weight. Whatever you need, guys. Let's get through this together. Other leg. So sinking into that nice side lunge. Another name for this, lateral lunge. That's it. Every trainer has different names for everything. So just to help you understand the different movements, try and give you the alternating names as well. Nice and controlled. Not like butter into that leg. Use that muscle control. Nice strong shoulders. We're not resting that weight on the shoulders if you're using this hold. We're holding it upright. We're supporting that weight. 15 seconds to go, guys. Stay with me. I know you're getting tired. You've got this. Stay with it. Stay with it. We got weighted bridge after this. Almost there. Beautiful. Switch out the weights. I'm going down to my 15s. I shouldn't say down, because we do 2, so I'm at 30 pounds here. And I'm going to go on my back. Safely place those weights on just below my hip bones. Get my heels lined up nice and close to my bum. And we're lifting. Squeezing at the top. Keeping your gaze up at the ceiling. You see I'm giving that little hold at the top. I'm using power to get out there. And then I'm releasing slowly. Power up, release down. Nice and controlled, guys. Not a rushed movement. Use the power in those legs to push those weights and that pelvis up towards the sky. Keeping that core nice and tight. And using that control on the way down. Control. And down. Up. And down. Beautiful, guys. Keep going. I know it's starting to burn. Your muscles are starting to fatigue. Only a few moves left. Beautiful. Drop those weights to the side. Come rolling on up. I missed a move. Guys. I missed sumo squats. I'm gonna have to add 2 of those in there. Pick up your weight. Hold it at your chest. Toes pointed out. We're going into sumo squats. Here we go. We're sinking down. I missed a move in the first round. I knew something was up. Oh, silly me. Controlled, guys. I got my 20 here. If you want to use your rack style as well, like the 2 12s again, do that. Totally fine. But we are here for a minute, so pick a weight that's both challenging, but also one that you can see through this minute with. Keep that tummy tucked in tight. Sliding that booty down the wall. Not literally, but figuratively. Sliding that booty down. We're not kicking those hips out. This is not a hinge. This is straight down. Woo! We are feeling that. 2, 1. Squeeze it out. Beautiful, guys. We're gonna switch it out. We're gonna go back To our calf raises, we'll go reverse lunge left, reverse lunge right, and we'll repeat the sumos. Well, how's that for a surprise, hey? Surprise to you and me both. Here we go, calf raises up onto those toes. 3, 2, 1. So similar to the glute bridge. Power up, slow down. Power up, slow down. So I could already feel the weights kind of pulling me forward. So I knew to bring my weights back, roll my shoulders back, find that control in my weights, using my arms to support so my shoulders aren't slumping. Keeping that posture nice and strong. Chest up, shoulders back, tummy tight. Power up, lower down. It's our second time through this one, and I know by the end of the first minute it was challenging. And that those little firecrackers in the back of your legs were going off. We got this. The calves are important too, and they're often forgotten in weightlifting. So we work the calves as well. But fear not, anytime we're doing any kind of jumping activity, when we're doing plyometrics, our calves are definitely working in all of those movements. Beautiful, guys. Set the weights down, grab a sip of water. We got a reverse lunge. Remember, 1 minute all on the same leg. I'm starting by taking my right leg back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So everything in a nice strong line. I'm sticking with my 15s here. This is where I'm feeling good right now. I don't know personally if for a full minute long workout, if I were doing rep work, like maybe, 2 rounds of 15 reps or 3 rounds of 10, I would definitely up my weights. Probably 20s, 25s for the 15 reps. And I might go 25s, 30s if we were doing 3 sets of 10 because of the shorter time sequence. But at a minute long interval, definitely 15s feel comfortable and doable. 10 seconds to go on this side, guys. You're doing amazing. Beautiful. You can set them down if you need. Shake up those arms. Quick sip of water. Pick up those weights. Get ready to take the left leg back. If you're sticking with me, roll those shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. Check that alignment. Are you 90-90 in that lunge? Is your pelvis tucked? Is your eyes up, chest up? Are those shoulders pulled back? And lastly, but most importantly, is your tummy held tight? Is your core held in? Are you protecting that lower back? Yeah, you are. Drive through that front heel. Squeeze at the top. Get a little glute squeeze. 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 Beautiful. Why not? Give it that little extra activation at the top. You're here, you're already working. Might as well burn it out. Less than 15, guys. You know you're feeling those legs, but you got me, and I got you. Beautiful, guys. I know you're thinking we should be done by now. We gotta do those sumo squats. Get ready, pick up your weight. I'm gonna stick with my 20. Load it up. Up at your chest. Feet pointed out. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sink it down. Melt like butter. And find that nice squeeze on the top. Pull through those inner thighs and squeeze the bum on the top. Inner and outer thighs working hard here. Your core is working hard to stabilize you. The shoulders are working to stabilize that weight. Good job, guys. This is definitely one of our heavier weighted workouts. It's an awesome challenge. If you're new to this, I hope you enjoy it. Leave a comment below. Let me know how you feel afterwards. Make sure you drink lots of water. Have a little snack of protein. apples with some natural peanut butter, something that makes you feel good, smoothie with a scoop of protein powder. If that's something that you choose, if you choose to use supplements, I personally do not use any supplementation. Well done, guys. Have an awesome day. Make sure you have a good stretch after this. Cool down, post it below. See you later.